Just turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. So you're being placed under arrest right now for fraud.
A 21-year-old cashier at a 7-Eleven was arrested on July 31st, 2024. She had been on the job less than a month and was already on bond for a separate fraud case. Store management reported $1,900 missing over 2 weeks. Skimmed through a charity donation barcode scheme. They assembled CCTV footage and register records before calling police.
She was ringing it up underneath charity. So the Children's Miracle Network. She was ringing it up there and then doing a refund and pocketing the money. So she did that for 2 weeks, and total it was $1,900. She's on the register right now. I've got another manager in there who's supposed to pull her into the office so she doesn't get spooked and try to bolt. But she's in there right now, still $1,900 in total.
So do you have the...
We've got the CCTV footage, we've got receipts that she's rung up. She did it on another associate's numbers, but you can match it to the cameras and see that it's her.
She did it on another associate's?
Numbers, yeah. Sign it. So it's under somebody else's name, but you match the timestamps with the camera on the camera. It's her. You can see it just putting in her pocket and stuff.
Okay. Hey.
Just turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. So you're being placed under arrest right now for fraud. I know you got a lot of questions. Everything's going to be explained to you, okay?
Okay. Put your palms together.
Like you're praying.
There you go. There you go. Do you have anything illegal on your person?
No.
Knives, anything sharp that's going to poke, cut, or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Where would your belongings be?
Over here.
Where?
Is there a purse or something?
Over there.
Okay. Just let me know which ones are yours. This? Okay. Just leave those here.
And my purse is right there.
Okay.
Those?
My purse is right there.
This purse?
Yes. Do you have anything else?
No.
Okay.
Wait, oh, not that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The other one.
This one? This one?
Yes.
Do you want to leave that here?
Oh, yeah.
So you're 20, 21?
21.
21, okay. How long have you been working at 7-Eleven?
I want to say almost a month. About a month.
You said about a
Or a
month?
little over, yes.
Okay. Where you work before this?
McDonald's. Well, actually, I wasn't at McDonald's for long. I was only there for like a few days. But I was a CNA and all that stuff before.
Okay. All right. So, real quick before we get into any further into details, I just want to read you something real quick. It's kind of like procedure. Have you ever been read your rights before?
Yes.
Okay. So you've been arrested before, or no?
Yes.
What were you arrested for?
My previous charges of what was it? It was fraudulent stuff. I can't tell you the exact charge, but I know
it was like fraud related.
Yes.
Okay. How long ago was that?
About 2 to 3 months, I want to say.
2 to 3 months. Okay. All right. So I'll read you this real quick, just kind of get it out the way, and then we can talk further. Okay.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide any time to ask you these rights or not answer any questions or make any statements.
You understand your rights?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? I just need you to say yes.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So you've been working 7-Eleven for about a month or maybe a little over.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, spent a little time at McDonald's. You did CNA, certified nurse assistant. Okay. All right. Do you like working at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you going to school or anything like that currently? No? All right.
I just have 3 babies.
You got 3 kids. Okay. All right. So you said the fraud case you previously had, you said it was a few months ago?
Yes, but it hasn't been like finished. I'm going through it
Are
still.
you still kind of going through it? Okay. So the reason why you're here today, obviously there's been some concern in reference to charity donations at work. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Can you tell me what's going on with that?
I haven't did anything wrong.
Okay.
By me starting being new. I work up under somebody else's numbers. They gave me numbers for my own register,
Okay.
but they wasn't working this morning when I tried to put them in. From my understanding, I mean, I was still in the system for everything, so I don't really know too much about that.
Yeah. So like in numbers as far as like kind of like
register,
employee, each employee has a different register number.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you kind of yours wasn't working or something like
yeah,
that. So
she just had gave them to me. What was it? I was off yesterday, so the day before that she gave me them. I tried them this morning. They didn't work. So I work up under someone else's numbers.
Okay. Is it multiple people's numbers you work under, or is it
just hers?
Just one specifically?
Yes, whoever like is over that shift when I get there.
Like whatever manager or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she's not a manager, but she's, I guess, a lead.
Okay, like a team lead. Okay. All right. So the first thing you said is like, I mean, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
What made you say that?
Because I haven't. I mean, they wouldn't really tell me anything when I was up there, but I haven't did anything. I'm going through too much to be.
Yeah. Are you going through like just hard times right now at home or something like that?
Not really. I mean, of course, bills, but.
Yeah.
And taking care of 3 kids, but that's really it.
Okay. So, what was brought up in reference to these donations is, I guess there's a barcode that needs to be scanned. And management was able to review cameras and stuff. So, so they got you scanning the barcodes, and then essentially later pocketing the cash.
Pocketing
the cash out of the register.
When did I pocket?
I'm sorry?
When did I pocket?
There's apparently there were several incidents. So that's what they brought up to us, to our attention. This is why we're here right now. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, because obviously you're saying one thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't have.
And they have video showing something entirely different.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're going through hard times, because I get it. I mean, we all go through difficult challenges and stuff like that, especially financial issues. I know, being a parent, money it's tough, especially, it's for you and you have other responsibilities and people to take care of. And if that's the case, that's something that led you to this, like, I understand. But it's I'm talking to, because I want you to be straight with me, because if you're being dishonest, then that says something totally different. And now we have videos showing otherwise. I mean, I'd rather you just be straight with me, say, hey, look, I messed up. I'm not perfect, and I get that, because no one's perfect. But if you're saying one thing and then I have evidence to say otherwise, and it's not matching up, then that shows a different character. And looking at you, I don't think you're like that. I mean, I don't think you're that type of person. I mean, you're young, you're still trying to make plans and grow, raise your family, and I get that. I mean, if you made a mistake, I mean, this is me talking to you. I want you to just be honest. So that way we can figure out what's going on, and if there's some assistance or anything like that, programs that can be offered, like, let's figure out what's out there that we can go with.
But because see, my only thing is, because I ain't never been in here.
Yeah.
Like, my first time being arrested, they took me straight down to, what was it, Mary County Jail. So, like, am I under arrest?
Well, right now, there's obviously an investigation going on. So, based off of that investigation, it's kind of pointing towards you. So, I would like to talk to you, and get an understanding of what's going on. Yeah. That's why you're here right now.
Yes.
Because me just taking you to jail, what are we achieving out of that?
Yeah.
I mean, no one gets to hear your story, and this is your chance to come out and say, all right, look, if you made a mistake, I mean, I get that. Just let it be known. But if you choose not to talk and you just want to go the route like nothing happened, but everything else is showing otherwise, then, the judge, if you go to trial, jury's going to see all that. And again, you don't seem like that type of person. I mean, no one's perfect, and I get that. I mean, this is your opportunity to kind of explain that and come on up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So tell me what's going on or what happened. Because they got you on video taking cash out of the register.
So it doesn't show me it being on me. It just shows it me coming. Because regardless, we have to drop money.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless. So I have to take cash out of there anyways every time we get big bills over big bills.
Yeah.
And we have to insert it and we have to do all the computer stuff anyways.
Okay.
So that's...
What I'm saying is they have video of you taking cash out of the register and then later put it in your pocket. So and then there's been multiple scans of cash donation under your name and other employees' names. But it's only you doing it on video. And then later, the cash is removed, your pocket is pocketed, and then the drawers are short that amount of money.
So I'm pocketing the money.
That's what they said they have you on video doing.
Because I use the brown things that the money go in. Normally when you put it in, if you drop the money, literally, I write on those and everything. So... that's what I'm saying. I use those, and I do have, like, stuff that I done wrote on that I done put in my pocket and everything. But
yeah,
as far as, like, money, I don't have any money.
Okay. All right. So, can you explain why your drawers are always short?
Probably the way I rang stuff in. I mean, because, like I say, I'm fairly new. So, probably the way I rung it in. Because now they got it where you have to have manager approval to do refunds and all that stuff. So that's what I'm trying to understand.
Okay. This is why I'm here too. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So
again,
this
I go
is a
through
story
stuff.
I'm getting from manager. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And obviously there's video. So it's like that's showing one thing and then you're saying another thing. So you see how it's just not matching up.
Yeah.
So that's the confusion and that's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I know I don't have no money.
Okay.
But I don't have any money.
Okay. So I watched a video of one of the incidents. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have any customer. You were just at the register by yourself. Watch you scan the barcode. It's like you entered information on the computer, drawer open, took out cash.
But see,
went out
also,
to the side.
when I'm, you can talk.
Went up to the side. Looks like you were counting some bills.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I saw that vault where you were doing some drop, and then you walked over and you put some cash in a paper bag, and then later put the paper bag in your pocket. So, what happened to that cash that you put in the paper bag that you put in your pocket?
I don't have no cash or nothing. That's what I'm saying. It can literally easily be because I also use them paper bags also to write on. And I literally, I don't have no cash. If I had the cash, I'll be, okay, yes, I got it, whatever. But I literally, because it's the closest thing to me, and the receipt papers, you can't automatically just press the button and it come out, you can write on it. I write on the brown ones a lot. So I'm always putting that in my pocket. The ones that I write on, which when they just got me, I was writing on them, 2 of them, and yeah.
Writing what on the back?
I was just, basically, I had some bills to pay, but I was just making little notes on it, but I didn't bring it with me.
Okay. All right.
But I don't have any money. Seriously, I don't have any money.
So, but we have you on video putting money in a paper bag and putting the bag in your pocket. I literally just watched the video. So you're telling me something, but I watched something entirely different.
And what day is this?
Off the top of my head, I don't know the date. But again, I literally just watched the video.
Sir, I don't have any money.
Okay.
I can't leave my kids. I can't leave my kids.
Yes, ma'am. You want to ask me a question?
Yes. Do you know what is going to happen? Because my son is at home and he has a 2nd-degree burn, and I was supposed to have an appointment.
Okay. Who's he at home with?
He's at home with my grandmother right now.
Okay. How old is he?
He's 2.
All right. Well, Mr. To be honest, right now I have probable cause for your arrest. All right. Based off the evidence, shows that you stole money from the business. Okay. So today you will be placed under arrest for organized fraud and grand theft. You're currently on bond.
Yes.
All right. There's a good possibility that you're going to be no bonded. And again, I try to speak to you, you know what I mean, allow you an opportunity to come forward. But I'm just going to document, our interview today. And again, all that information is going to be up to the judge during first appearance. You understand?
Okay.
All right. So just be patient and we'll get everything moving, okay?
The Fourth Amendment requires probable cause before any lawful arrest. Under Illinois v. Gates from 1983, courts apply a totality of circumstances test. No single piece of evidence needs to be conclusive on its own. Management brought footage, time-stamped transactions, and drawer shortfalls all tied to the same pattern. Transactions ran under other employees' credentials, but camera timestamps placed her at the register every time. One clip showed her scanning the charity barcode with no customer present, removing cash from the drawer, placing it in a paper bag, and pocketing it. Probable cause was established at that point. She was handcuffed around the 1-minute mark. Miranda warnings came at 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Before that, the officer asked only about weapons and sharp objects. Those pre-Miranda questions fall within the public safety exception from New York v. Quarles, 1984, which permits safety-related questions before rights are read. No Miranda violation occurred in that window. She verbally confirmed she understood her rights when asked directly. Under Bergwise v. Tompkins from 2010, that verbal confirmation is a valid waiver, and substantive questioning could lawfully proceed. The officer built rapport through empathy, her financial situation, her children, the chance to tell her story. Permissible interrogation technique. But one specific statement raises a legal flag. He suggested that going to trial without speaking would mean no one hears her side. Doyle v. Ohio from 1976 held that post-Miranda silence cannot be used against a defendant. No explicit promise was made and the evidence was not misrepresented. Under Colorado v. Connelly from 1986, voluntariness fails only when police conduct overrides the suspect's free will. That standard was not met here. The statements are admissible. A defense attorney would still move to suppress on that framing, and a judge would give the motion a real look before ruling. She faced 2 charges. Grand theft under Florida Statute 812.014 applies to losses between $750 and $20,000, a third-degree felony. $1,900 falls in that range. Organized fraud under Florida Statute 817.034 requires a scheme systematic ongoing conduct with intent to defraud. 2 weeks of repeated scans under multiple employees' credentials with matching drawer shortfalls satisfies that element. One incident is theft. A 2-week pattern with falsified credentials is a scheme, and that distinction carries heavier sentencing exposure under Florida law than simple grand theft alone. She avoided prison. The sentence was 6 months of electronic monitoring, 24 months of probation, 300 hours of community service, $897 in fines, and $200 monthly in restitution. That outcome reflects a plea agreement. Taking this to trial with CCTV showing the act directly is not a risk, a defense attorney advises. Restitution at $200 per month tracks the alleged $1,900 loss. The officer earns an A-. Miranda was administered before substantive questioning. Pre-Miranda questions stayed within the Quarles exception. And he walked in, already knowing the paper bag incident from his footage review. The deduction is for consequence framing around silence. Legally, it held, but precise language would have removed any suppression risk without changing the interview outcome at all. The subject earns a C+. She did not resist and stayed composed throughout the encounter, which matters in an overall assessment of the interaction. But waiving Miranda rights while a prior fraud case was pending and then speaking at length was the critical error. None of her explanations addressed the specific sequence the officer had already watched on video. Management earns a B+. Thorough documentation assembled before calling police gave officers a solid evidentiary foundation from the very first contact with the suspect. The deduction is straightforward. $1,900 disappeared over 2 weeks because shared register credentials had no real-time exception monitoring. That gap made the scheme structurally possible. 3 takeaways. Miranda rights protect you only if you invoke them. Waiving them while an open case is already pending removes that protection at exactly the wrong moment. For businesses, shared credentials and delayed reconciliation created the gap this scheme required. Real-time exception reporting would have flagged this in days rather than weeks. For law enforcement consequence, framing around post-Miranda silence is a suppressible risk. The interview held up here, but the exposure was real and avoidable with tighter language choices. If there is a case or a legal topic you want covered, drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Check out Street Bodycam on the second channel for more police interaction and courtroom content.